Hello, hello, hello. Today we are back with another film review as part of my 31 Days of Halloween, and today we are reviewing Seed of Chucky. Now, this film is considered the worst Child's Play, the worst Chucky movie out of the entire series. But let me tell you this. Going into this film, you can't take it seriously. You can't take it seriously at all. Because I had the privilege of seeing Bride of Chucky right before this film, and so I'm kind of a little used to like the humor, the jokes, and things that were said. So if you're looking for like a slasher film, this is not going to be it. But it was funny. I had a great time watching it, especially from characters from like Brandon, Jennifer, which played Chucky, and Tiffany respectively in the film. You also had guest appearances by Redman, and overall it's a great time. But the premise of the film is Chucky and Tiffany, they had a child. As you see Pride of Chucky, you know they had a child at the end of the film, and this is a follow-up of that. The child trying to find his parents, and then also trying to be accepted, but then also trying to decide whether they want to be a boy or a girl. The film also has the subplot of like this actress trying to make it and trying to be the Virgin Mary in the upcoming film, and then also like the underlying theme of all Chucky films is trying to get my body back, which is kind of unique, I will say, compared to other slasher films, because in the other ones they're trying to kill somebody but they really don't have a goal, whereas with Child's Play or the Chucky films in general, he's always after a body. He's trying to get a body, which I think makes the ending of this film a little bit more interesting, and I wonder how it's going to proceed with the films in the future. I'm about to go into spoiler territory, so if you haven't seen the film, I do recommend that you do check it out, but realize that it's a comedy. It's not really a horror per se. I think it's similar to the tone of Sinners, because Sinners was like, it's a horror film, but it has comedic elements. It's more comedy than horror. Okay? You're still there? So if you're still there, I presume you've seen the movie. So Seed of Chucky, the ending. The ending is very interesting because Chucky himself, he says that he's okay with being a doll because being a human is just like, it's too much. And then also he realizes that if he were to become a human, not only would he die one day, but now he has the responsibility of taking care of a family, stuck with Tiffany in a mortal body and whatnot. And he says like he actually enjoys being a possessed doll, and that is pretty much more to look forward to. And I think that was a turning point as a character. It also makes me wonder if like in future films, is that recon, or is it to the point where he is accepting and he's just trying to get along with whoever family that he's with, but then also have like a little bit of killer tendencies. So I really appreciated that. The chemistry between Jennifer and Brandon, or Chucky and Tiffany in this film, is, oh my gosh, is amazing. I love it. I love it, especially when they're trying like to kick this addiction of killing, and they can't really do it. I just love the chemistry that they have. Now, when I look at the greater scheme of the Child's Play films and like, okay, does it have a lot of rewatchability? No, not really. I mean, I did forget it because I saw it last year, but then I'm seeing it again for the sake of this review. But it is forgettable. It's not one that I'm dying to see again, but I would be lying to myself if I said like, oh my god, it's the worst horror film ever. No, it's just not a scary one. It's not a, oh, he's a killer. Yes, there are kills. I think there's more kills in this film than there was actually in the first Child's Play. But again, it had like a comedic undertone. The characters weren't taking themselves seriously. Chucky really leaned into that humor more than that demonic possession in this one, and also like comparing himself with Tiffany. I just love their chemistry, and I can actually watch like 1,000 films or just like 1,000 episodes of TV where they fall in love, they get along, and then it always ends with them killing each other. Similar to like how South Park is with Kenny dying for some strange reason, right? So have you seen Seed of Chucky? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, jarritos are on me. Ciao.